Hi, Ralph Davella back for the legendary Carmine Caruso trumpet lesson number 2. If you subscribe to my channel, hopefully you are notified that this lesson is out. Today's lesson, I would like to address the interval studies, starting with the intervals of the seconds. I've been asked what level player these lessons are for. The answer is for all levels. If you're a beginner, you obviously need the help of your private teacher or your band director. If you're an intermediate player, you will do just fine by following my directions. If you're an advanced player, you're probably watching this to see how Carmine Caruso taught these lessons, and you can use these lessons to help build your embouchure. I will get to the lesson in 1 minute, but as usual, I would just like to show you a little something about Carmine Caruso. Today I want to show you the street and the building that he taught at. Okay, so we're standing here at 165 West 46th Street, where Carmine Caruso used to give his trumpet lessons since the 1940s, on the 5th floor, where the window was always a little bit open and you always hear trumpets coming out of the window. When you went up to the 5th floor, his name was on the door, except it wasn't his first name, it was his brother's first name, because his brother had the office first and he took over the office from his brother and always left it that way. So let me take you upstairs and try to authenticate one of Carmine Caruso's lessons. Hope you enjoy it. You're enjoying the movie clips I've been showing on Carmine Caruso. If you would like to leave a comment about them, I'd be more than interested in hearing what your thoughts are. If you missed lesson 1, now is a good time to go back to my channel and review lesson 1, the Carmine Caruso 6 notes. Now, on to lesson 2, the interval study, starting with the seconds. This is the seconds. You may want to hit pause and write down the notes and the rules of how to play this exercise at this point. Rules for lesson 2, the interval exercise. Remember, the rules on how you do these exercises are as important as the exercise itself. Start the foot tapping to establish the timing. The timing helps coordinate the various muscles involved. You can subdivide the timing in your head or make it even more precise, as shown in video 1, by subdividing. Breathe in through your nose, not through your mouth. That's very important. Maintain embouchure tension and keep the mouthpiece in place during the rest. Breath attack the first note and slur the second notes and the third note. You can use coo for the breath attack if you like. Do not use a tongue attack. Play as far as you can go without moving the mouthpiece. This is the first setting. Rest 15 to 20 seconds. Pick it up at the last interval you were playing. Continue up as far as possible. This is the second setting. After the second setting, you are done. This will quickly start building your upper register and embouchure. Rest for a good 20 minutes. If you like to rest for just 5 minutes and play light music, you can do so. Just don't do anything too taxing for the next half hour or so. These are clinical exercises designed for muscular conditioning. Do not apply these rules for your regular playing. Most importantly, after a few weeks, the muscular conditioning will automatically become part of your everyday playing, and you will see improvement rapidly at that point. We're going to play the seconds together at this point. Let me show you something on the seconds. So, as we're playing the seconds, we'll go up to wherever as far as we can. Let's say we get to the F, to the E, to the F, back to the E, then we start to feel from the F to the G to the F. It's going to be different with everybody. So for the video purposes, let's feel at the from the F to the G, then I'll take it off, and that would have been the first setting. and then we'll put it back on for the second setting. I'll play a couple more, but you go as far as you can. Once it doesn't come out anymore, it's good to try to finish the interval. Even if you don't hit the second note, try to finish the end of the interval if you can. After the second setting, you're done. Okay, let's play this together. Okay, so let's say you started to feel at that point, you couldn't get the F out. It doesn't matter where you feel at. It doesn't matter if it's lower than that or higher than that. So that's your first setting. You're going to rest 15, 20 seconds, 25 seconds, no longer than that, because you want to get everything going back the way where you just left off. Okay, so let's do the second setting and continue from the F to the G. And we'll do a couple more intervals, but for you, when you're practicing, you go as high as you can. Okay, if you feel there or you didn't feel there, a little lower, a little higher, that's where you stop. That's your second setting. You're done. Don't do any more. You got to rest for a half hour. If you rest for 40 minutes, that's okay, but you got to rest for at least 20 minutes to 40 minutes. And if you want to play, like I said before, start playing some music in between. Rest for at least 5 minutes, but nothing too taxing on the chops. So you want to play some light music in between, you can. And you can go back to studying what you need to study, or continue Carmine Caruso exercises. So what I'm doing here is building a Carmine Caruso lesson book, the routine that he used to teach me. So this is lesson 2. So what I would like you to do is play lesson 1 first, the 6 notes. Doesn't take too long. Then you rest for 5 minutes or so, and play what I just taught you, the interval study, the seconds. You do that, and then after that you need to rest for a good half hour. Okay, so lesson 3 will be coming out within the next 3 weeks or so, and I can't wait. And I hope you tune in again for that one, and we'll continue building your chops with the famous Carmine Caruso teaching method. Thank you very much. This is Ralph Davella.